Well, the last couple of nights, we've certainly been telling you about several shootings around Indianapolis. Last night, you remember we had a crew on the east side live here at 11 talking about the two people who were shot inside their camper. Tonight, our Rachel Kraus went back to that neighborhood, which now finds itself caught in the crossfire.
It's pretty scary, yeah.
Neighbors living along Michigan Street near Grant on Indy's Near East Side are shaken up after a Thursday night shooting injured two people staying in a camper. Denise Conradi, who lives across the street, says it all happened quickly. At first, she wasn't sure if it was fireworks or gunfire.
But very loud and very rapid. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
A man sent to the hospital, shot in the leg. A woman grazed by a bullet from shots fired into their RV. Police say they were caught in the crossfire between two groups shooting outside. Speaking soon after that shooting, Night Watch Commander Mike Leeper says IMPD is laser focused on curbing gun violence, stopping this pattern from the past few days with multiple shootings a night.
It ebbs and flows. We have periods where we see this, and it's unfortunate that people resort to guns to solve their problems. But I can assure you that at the top of the priority list for the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department is to curb this gun violence.
This afternoon, the man living in that camper who was shot in the leg is now left cleaning up what's left of his RV, much of it destroyed by gunfire. He says he's unsure of what he'll do next. Next door, neighbors had cars shot up, windows broken. Conradi says last night's shooting was scary, but relieved it wasn't worse.
I'm just grateful that no one died. You know, I'm fond of the people in the White House. I don't know the people in the RV, but I'm very fond of them. And it would break my heart to hear that someone, got seriously injured or died.
Now she and her neighbors are planning on putting up cameras, so if anything else happens on their block, they'll have it on tape. And hopeful this violent night is now in the past.
Will I move? Not anytime soon. I just kind of see it as like the lightning struck. Hopefully it won't happen again anytime soon.
It's got to be so scary for all those people who live out there. I think a lot of our viewers want to know how that man is doing who was shot in the camper.
Well, I got a chance to speak with him earlier today, and he tells me that shooting cost thousands of dollars in damage to his camper. His radiator was totally wrecked and his windshield and windows totally destroyed. But both he and his neighbors are now hopeful that IMPD are going to be able to find out who did this and hopefully get some answers as to why this happened. Anyone with information is asked to contact IMPD.
And hopefully they'll do so. Rachel, thanks.
Well, there are a lot of groups and organizations trying to stop the violence across Indy. Leaders of a community group called Haughville Strong focus on enhancing the area and making it a safer place to live. Now, they work with the city to support projects in the community like the public library and new schools.
I'm tired of seeing mothers crying, and every parent ought to feel something when that happens, to see someone else going through it and be thankful because it still could be us.
That right there was Pastor Ronald Covington. He's the president of Haughville Strong. Pastor Covington believes prioritizing affordable homeownership will make a big difference in reducing crime and instilling pride in the community.